Let's continue. To idzie dalej. To idzie dalej. Yeah, we continue directly after the little video with the fist fight bug. No, idzie dalej od razu po tym małym filmie z tym błądem, co no z tym błądem, co zrobił, że jesteśmy w trybie walce. Boże, to ładuje. Damn, this is loading. This is loading hard. Hardcore. O. My queens and my kings. Moje królewny i moje króle. Witam ciebie. I'm welcoming you.
Here, mutt. Mutt! Look what I have for you.
Alright, then let's see what is hiding at this place. Zobaczymy, co się ukrywa przy tym miejscu.
Mind pointing out where we are?
O kurwa, jak my tutaj doszliśmy, to ja już nie wiem. How we arrived at this point, I really don't know. This dude is related to a quest, but I think we cannot start it here. Koleś należy do jakiejś kwestii, ale chyba tutaj nie możemy jej rozpocząć.
Ow, kurwa! Yeah, real funny.
O, ozdobny różaniec. We found something for praying. I don't know how to translate it.
Siema.
O, siema Waleczny. Akurat chciałem spróbować się dowiedzieć, gdzie my jesteśmy. A, no ja już nie wiem. Powiedział coś innego, no ale nie chcę przeklinać. Masakra, poszłem godzinę spać. Od razu tutaj wylądowałem. A, tu ten zamek, to ruina. Yeah, really just horrible. I was only sleeping for 1 hour and suddenly we arrived at the end of the world. I jak tam u Ciebie się rozpoczął tydzień waleczny? U mnie na razie idzie dobrze. Jutro będzie trochę dużo stresu.
Dobrze.
No to spoko. Gdzie my teraz jesteśmy? Aha.
Bit longer without food, and I'll really start to be grumpy. What? Pray for a quick death, you bastard! Die! Sick!
Chyba mu w plecy dałem. I think I was hurting his back. Ale samemu był jako bandyta, no to łatwy cel. He was alone as a bandit, so this was now an easy target. Is here something valuable? Jest tu coś wartościowe? Trochę ugotujemy tego konia, ale resztę wysuszymy. I think we cook a little bit from the horse meat, but the rest we will, yeah, we will smoke it. Albo jo, będziemy wędzić. Nie słyszycie. Coś nowego dla konia dostaliśmy. We received here something new for our horse. A. Okay. To będzie mały spacer. This will be a little walk. Or a little walking tour. Without coffee this is tricky. Bez kawy to trochę ciężkie.
Here you go. Take it.
W razie czego jutro ja myślałem o nowym filmie. Albo taki nowy... No też taką małą nową serię, co bym rozpoczął. Coś trochę łatwiejszego dla mnie. Just in case I thought about a new video series or movie series. Something easier for me. Tak chyba będę teraz tak chociaż raz w miesiącu takie plotki no stawiał, co tam chwilowo się mówi no biznesu gry. Teraz przykładowo teraz przykładowo znowu burza. Dobra, no przykładowo teraz Kingdom Come Deliverance 1 to na przykład niby ma wyjść jakiś nowy część. Albo nie nowy część, tylko taka nowa wersja. Druga plotka, dopiero dzisiaj o niej czytałem, że Warhol Studios, że Warhol Studios niby nad jakimś nowym projektem pracuje. W tym stylu Unreal Engine, nie Cry Engine jak teraz pracowali, tylko Unreal Engine. Jakiś niby nowy projekt ma być, więc niby 2 projektów teraz będą mieli. Też jestem ciekawy, co z tego wyjdzie. Niektórzy ludzie mówią, że to może już jakiś spin-off by mógł być, czyli No, może jakaś część, co jeszcze gra w tym świecie, ale byśmy może kogoś innego grali w jakimś innym stylu, nie tak jak tutaj z tą otwartą mapą może. Kto wie, co to będzie. So yeah, there are for sure rumors about a new version from Kingdom Come Deliverance 1 and about, how is it called? Yeah, a new project from Warhol Studios, but with the Unreal Engine. And this could be a side project, so it seems that they are working on 2 projects. No ale to jeszcze będzie jutro jeszcze raz temat.
Bit longer without food.
Henryk znowu głodny. Henry again hungry.
Really start to be grumpy.
Yeah, so yeah, more about this will be tomorrow in a new little video. Bo tu do Miskowice będzie bliżej. I think the walk here to Miskowice will be a little bit easier. Mamy ładne zbroje, ale w takiej pogodzie to zbroje też dużo nie dają. We have a fancy armory, but in this weather this is not really helpful. A nie chcę wiedzieć, jaki mokro on musi być teraz. Really don't want to know how wet he is actually. Our evil dirty Henry.
Hey there! Stop a while and have a drink. We can play dice.
What a day.
God bless you. Why is a scholar like yourself trudging to hell and back?
Because it would be hypocritical of me not to set foot outside the university's confines, especially now. Homo sumet inter homines vivo.
I spent some time in a monastery. I know homo means man, but that's about it.
One must accept one's role in this world, and not everyone is privileged to be educated.
Aye, but when lords fight, it's the ordinary folks that suffer. They're unhappy with the war.
They must have faith in divine law and the Holy Church, and must not succumb to any charlatanism which only leads them astray. In fact, this is why I must now travel to Prague, where a truly arduous challenge awaits me.
Are you from Prague?
I am Andreas de Broda, theological doctor at the University of Prague, young man.
So you must know... what's his name? Jan Hus, right?
God in heaven! How that damn Wycliffeite has made a name for himself. Yet his sermons, railing against a corrupt church, are but a barrage of deaf manipulations for simpletons.
Do you really think so, Master?
But we shall put an end to his nonsense before long.
I thought Jan Hus was preaching righteously against the corruption of the church.
How could a boy like you possibly know of any wickedness within the church? Do you know your Bible? Who are you to tell me where God's truth lies? Temeritas est damnare, quod non escias.
I once stood in for a drunk parish priest.
Lord, why do you punish us so? What sinner was that?
A friend. A good man. I wouldn't want to harm him.
Well, to each his own. It's not for the Emperor to command the Church, nor for the common folk to interpret the Bible as they please. But this Hus will get his comeuppance. You'll see.
What? There's fighting in Prague.
Fierce fighting et ad nauseam, but probably not like you think, young man.
So I'm to understand that Prague has finally stood up to Sigismund?
No, not that. Our university is waging a much more important war. Ours is a battle for divine truth, lad. Hoc illud est quod est.
Would it offend you to play dice?
Not in the slightest. One must have one's vices, and dice are only sinful if one plays for the money and not for the pleasure of the game itself. Let's play! What game would you like to play?
Let's play like priests do.
Let's play!
Okay. Co? Zapewniał umiarkowaną przewagę punktową na początku partii. No to zawsze najlepsze. Yeah, we get a bonus with our points at the beginning, if I understand this correctly. We take twice the unlucky dice. 2 razy nieszczęśliwa kostka.
I'm seriously curious about you, lad.
O, mamy plus 400 punkty. We start with a 400 point bonus.
My God, I'm done.
Hey, there. What's your name, Pooch?
What can you do? Finished. Your turn.
I love this. Uwielbiam to. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And one more 5. No i jeszcze jedna piątka. No. Wystarczy. That's enough.
Why'd I even start playing? Aye, that'll do. Here. Oh no, not good.
This is really not good. To jest naprawdę niedobrze dla niego.
Aye, that'll do. Here. My God! Oh, come on!
On już wiedział, że on nie ma szansy. He was aware of it, that he has no chance.
It can't be. It just can't be.
Well, it can be. With the right coin. Z odpowiednim żetonem to nieraz może być.
What are you waking me up for?
Ale już się bałam o tego żetona.
Away.
Gdyby to się nie udało, no to byśmy musieli go okradnąć. If we wouldn't have no success, then we would have to steal our coin back. But luckily this was a success. Ale dobrze, że mieliśmy sukces. Tu będzie wioska, ale trochę za późno jesteśmy. Here we have the village, but we are clearly too late. We need a place to sleep. Potrzebne nam miejsce, gdzie byśmy mogli się przespać. Ach, i właśnie to mięso nie mogę zapomnieć. Can't forget our meat. The butcher is probably here. Wędzarnia na pewno będzie tutaj.
What's that you're doing? Surely you don't want to break in, you, such a good soul. Can I help you with something? I hope you're not going to be wandering around out there all night.
Tylko chcę znaleźć miejsce do spania. I just want to find a place to sleep. No, jak to nikogo nie przeszkadza? No one has anything against this. We try it here. Tutaj to spróbujemy. Ja zawsze jestem wdzięczny, jak tutaj się obudzę, a nie gdzie indziej. I'm always thankful when I wake up here and not somewhere else.
The Lord be with you. Good doggy. Good boy.
God bless.
Good day.
Greetings. What brings you here so early in the morning? Take care.
On jeszcze nie chce handlować. He is still not open for business.
Greetings to you.
A wonderful day for a wonderful purchase.
Oh, you poo.
Good morning.
Show me your wares.
O, co ona coś ma dla nas? She has you a little bit for us. Nie na energię, tylko o żywość mam patrzeć. I should not look on energy, I should look at the first one. How much food we gain from it. Yeah.
A word about the price.
Aye, I'm listening.
Is this enough?
That sounds really interesting. Lower it a little more, and I'll be satisfied.
Fresh cabbage flatbread.
All right, then.
I feel quite
And have a
hungry.
nice day, friend.
Okay, time to sell the rest of our stuff. Czas, aby resztę teraz nareszcie sprzedać.
Good day.
What do you have for sale?
To chociaż trochę z konia znowu przełożymy. I think we will switch a little bit from the horse.
Thank you, and a good day to you, friend.
Show me your wares.
Now let's hope that we have success. Teraz mam nadzieję, że mamy mały sukces tutaj. O, trochę bierze. He's taking a little bit. Yeah, the most important stuff. Najważniejsze chociaż.
I'd like to discuss the price.
All right. I'm listening. Finally, a reasonable sum. Pleasure doing business. Take care.
Ja zapomniałem, muszę tu coś zostawić. I've forgotten I have to leave you something. Yeah, okay. The stuff from the horse. To jednak to od konia.
I'm as hungry as a wolf.
Fruit pierogi. Pastry, dear.
Greetings.
A wonderful day for a wonderful purchase. We're now open.
Okay, więc to z tym białym jeleniem już załatwiliśmy. We finished the quest with the white deer.
I really need to eat something.
Yeah. Let's cook something and then, yeah, we go to Turystyka and then to Sedlec. Ugotujemy sobie coś, wtedy idziemy do Turystyki i wtedy do Sedlec powoli.
What are you whistling for?
Go!
I don't want to mess up with the bandits actually. Nie chcę teraz tutaj się wtrącać do tych bandytów chwilowo. Tam kwestia też idzie dalej. And this is related there to a quest. But I want to go to Sedletz. No ja chcę z wami iść do klasztoru Sedletz. Większość tam jutro będzie szło dalej, ale dzisiaj już można tam się w ten kierunek kierować. Yeah, so mostly we will continue tomorrow, but yeah, today we can move on in this direction. Okay, but first let's ask around in the tavern if here is anything. Najpierw popytamy tutaj w karczmie, czy coś można się dowiedzieć.
Hey! You nearly ran into me!
Not a chance.
Whoa! What happened?
They say he went to bed healthy, but never woke up. It's a mystery.
God, that's terrible.
His mother said he'd been complaining he couldn't feel his left arm, and that he was seeing things.
And he was dead in the morning.
Good day to you.
What's going on around here?
Nothing much, fortunately. And thank God and St. John the Baptist for that. We've suffered enough in this war. See you soon, my friend.
We had already some horseradish. Już mieliśmy trochę chrzanu.
The finest wares, quality goods.
The Lord be with you.
Okay, jedyne ciekawe osoby tutaj przy karczmie się kręcą chyba. I think the only interesting people are lurking here around the tavern. But we cannot talk with them. No ale niestety nie można z nimi rozmawiać.
What would you like?
I'd like to use your services.
What'll it be this time, Henry?
I've got a few wounds that need taking care of, and I need a hot bath. And wash my clothes, too, so I don't look like a beggar.
All right, but money up front.
I'll gladly pay you.
Excellent. I'm sure you'll be very satisfied. Silly doggy.
There. All clean and bandaged up, friend. I hope next time you'll want me to do more than just wash your back.
We can talk about this. Można o tym pogadać. Ach! Better. Lepiej. Okay. Now we have to leave a lot of stuff. Teraz będziemy musieli zostawić bardzo dużo rzeczy. Parę rzeczy byśmy mogli przenieść. Yeah, we can transfer some stuff. Some stuff we will have to use. No niektóre z tych rzeczy będziemy musieli też używać. All right.
The angel of the Lord declared unto Mary, and she conceived of the Holy Spirit. Hail Mary. And Mary said, Behold, I am the handmaid of the Lord. Be it done unto me according to thy word. Hail Mary. And the word was made flesh, and dwelt among us. Hail Mary, pray for us, O Holy Mother.
Będziemy więcej tego słyszeć w klasztorze. We will hear more from this in the monastery. Okay, we have to get through this before we prepare for Sedletz. Musimy teraz najpierw tutaj to przejść, zanim będziemy mogli iść dalej do klasztoru. Większość już mamy. Most of the stuff is transferred. Alright. This is now easier. To teraz trochę łatwiejsze. Teraz bym powiedział, mamy wszystko. No, I would say we have everything. Well, except for Savior Schnaps. No, oprócz zbawiennego sznapsu. Ale może da się jeszcze kupić. I think we will get the chance to buy it.
God bless you. Henry, how are you doing?
You know how it goes. It could always be worse. I've got this feeling the worst is still ahead of us.
Same here. Trouble's coming from all sides. We'll see how it turns out.
Anyway, sir, I don't mean to be rude, but I doubt you just want to ask how I'm doing.
No. You're right. Let me get to the point. I need help with something, but I have no one to ask. Even though I know you have a lot on your plate.
Well, I'd be happy to offer my services. What's it about?
An old friend of mine reached out to me, Albik of Unichov. Does the name ring a bell?
That name does ring a bell. Isn't that the famous Sawbones?
Physician would be the more accurate term. But even that barely does him justice. He's one of the greatest scholars of our age, and also King Wenceslas's personal physician. It's whispered at court that the king has fallen seriously ill while imprisoned in Vienna.
Sigismund focuses on plundering his kingdom, and Wenceslas's health hardly seems to concern him, does it?
Maybe.
Aren't these just rumors?
This is about our king's health. Even if they are just rumors, to me, it's cause for concern. I can't just wave it off.
I get it.
When Master Albek heard about it, he decided to act.
He wants to go all the way to Vienna to see the king?
No. For now, he's heading to Sedletz. Abbot Jan holds considerable influence at Sigismund's court. Albik wants to visit him and ask for his intercession.
Makes sense. You can't just show up in Vienna and knock on the door.
A mediator is needed. Only, I don't know if Albik chose the right man. The abbot is a politically shrewd figure and might well use Albik's visit to his own advantage.
Can you tell me more about the abbot? Sorry, but it sounds like you're afraid of him.
Look, Henry, every high-ranking cleric's a politician in his own way. What worries me about Abbot Jan is what he ascribes his authority to. Others claim their vocation is divine will. He sees it somewhat the other way round.
I don't really get it.
It's only natural for an abbot or a bishop to question the morality of his acts. One must act, even if it means confession and penance later. Abbot Jan, though, seems to think that his every move and scheme is divine will itself, and that could be dangerous.
What's that got to do with you?
Albik and I go way back. He's been living over the Alps for a few years, studying at the university in Padua. As soon as I heard about Wenceslas, I asked him to come back. It's a serious matter, and when it comes to the king's health, he's the best there is. But I didn't expect him to act so rashly.
And how does all this concern me?
As I said, it's a matter of security. God forgive me, our king's health is of course above all. But right now, I'm more worried about Albik. It took some effort, but I convinced him to wait, at least until I find him a reliable escort. And believe me, it wasn't easy. That mule's got a scholar's head, but it's a stubborn one.
So, if I've got this straight, you want me to escort Wenceslas's court physician to the Sedletz monastery, where they don't usually let anyone in, and the abbot is as thick as thieves with Sigismund, so Albik, who was dead set on going himself, can try to get access to the imprisoned Wenceslas.
No, actually, yes. That's exactly it.
Well, I can't say I'm exactly thrilled about it. One wrong word, and the cloister will turn into a prison.
See? And that's exactly why you're right for this. You don't take things lightly. Henry, as a nobleman, I could order you. But as Albik's friend, I'm asking you. Stop by and talk to Albik. Then decide for yourself. I meant to host him here, but he'd probably be bored out of his mind. He lodged in the meantime in Kuttenberg, at the tarmac with an apothecary. I think his name's Talbot. Give this letter to Albik, so he'll know I sent you personally.
Tarmac, apothecary.
Siema.
All right. I'll go find him.
Good luck. I'll be in your debt.
Miłej gry I wieczoru.
O, siema Alex. Też tobie miłej gry. Ach, miłej gry, miłego wieczoru. Sorry, jest trochę śpiący. Ale miłego wieczoru też tobie.
Dzięki bardzo.
Dobra, to zbieramy się do Kuttenberg. Let's just continue to Kuttenberg.
Bad luck. I'll sort you out nicely.
Right, here we have to go again around the bandits. Musimy znowu naokoło tych bandytów iść.
Quick! Whoa! Go! Whoa! Whoa!
You don't have to brag about it. No, that's not what I meant. Just you can't breathe there. Sewing, running through the streets, carrying dead rats and gnawed rats. Oh, you go to hell.
Quick! Quick!
Połowa drogi już jest za nami. Halfway done.
Go!
Ow!
Quick!
Are you blind? Oh, mind where you're going.
Whoa!
Stop messing about. Put it away. Fuck you, whoreson. Useless. Right on the noggin.
Enough!
You piece of shit. Now you fucked up. It's the pillory for you.
Can't you see I'm not in the mood for this bullshit? Now get lost, or I'll make mincemeat out of your face.
You think I'm afraid of you, fucker? I'm in the right here. And if you try to hurt me, the guards will haul you off and deal with you.
Dobra, muszę tylko szybko broń zmienić. I just have to change quickly my weapon.
Piss off.
What's wrong? Oh!
Perfect. We robbed a caravan. Okradniemy teraz karawany. Doskonalne. To trochę szczęście mieliśmy. We had now clearly a little bit luck. Bandaż też nam potrzebny. We need a little bit of bandage.
A caravan attacked so close to the city. It really isn't very safe around here.
I don't make it safer. Ja to chwilowo nie robię bezpieczniej. Kurczę, bardzo trudny zamek. It's a very hard lock. Potrzebujemy nową umiejętność. We need for sure a new skill. Przy okazji też to tutaj. When we are already here, we can take this here. Better lockpicks. Przez to mamy lepsze wytrychy. Spróbujemy. Let's try this. Ach kurwa, I can't even find the spot. Nawet nie znajdę to miejsce. Nie no, można zapomnieć. We can forget this. Szkoda. Sad.
quick!
Whoa! Whoa!
God bless you.
Grüß Gott. Was willst du?
What's new around here?
Haben Sie schon von dieser neuen Sache gehört? I heard they found a dragon not far from here.
A dragon?
Ja, das stimmt. Everyone is talking about it. And the priest does not know what to do. Ist völlig ahnungslos. I am curious myself how things will turn out. Ich habe gehört, there have been some disputes between the miners in Kuttenberg. Ich weiß nicht, worum es geht, but I hear it has something to do with their traditional archery competition. If you're interested, go and see Foreman Vlach in the Black Horse Tavern. I also heard some great misfortune happened in Old Kutna again.
Again?
The ground collapsed in the mine years ago. And they say the hole it left leads straight to hell. Someone ought to find out whether there's truly demons there or what's really happening. Und noch was. Stimir, the smith, finally found a new apprentice. Also, he will stop moaning to me about how he cannot find anyone who knows one end of a hammer from the other. Wie wenig es braucht, einen Mann glücklich zu machen. And I don't know if you heard, but the forest beyond Old Kutna was on fire.
No, I didn't. I'm not from round here.
We were lucky it rained that day, or the whole forest would have gone up in flames. And with the town being so close, it could have been even worse. Und das ist alles, Junge.
Sounds interesting. Thank you, innkeeper. Show me your wares.
Jak już tyle nam powie, no to można trochę piwa kupić. And she is telling so much, then we can buy a little bit beer.
I'd like to do something about that price.
Gut, versuchen wir's.
Here. And something for your trouble.
Oh nein, vielen Dank. Du wirst sicher zufrieden sein. Bis bald.
Here you go. Take it.
Ja, ja. Bier ist besser als Gold.
Christ.
My queens and my kings, moje królewny i moje króle. Welcome to Kuttenberg. Witam do Kutna Góra.
fountain? Where does the water come from? Here, in the middle of the city.
Keep your eyes on the road, you fool!
Greetings. Greetings to you two. A fine day for some fine wares. The best wares on the market. Come and take a look.
Greetings.
I'm looking for Master Albic. I heard he lives here.
He's got a room upstairs, but he's not here right now. Want me to give him a message?
I need to deliver an important letter to him. Do you know where he went, or when he'll be
Mam
back?
pytanie, czy da się wejść w Kingdomie 2 chociaż do 1 kościoła na mapie nie mając dodatku?
Dobre pytanie. Ogólnie nie kojarzę ani jednego kościoła, gdzie można wejść. No oprócz teraz tylko te z dodatku, ale tak to nie kojarzę. Można jedynie wejść w te małe pokoje, co tam przed tym kościołem są, ale nie no tak w tej grze nie ma. Jedynie w Kingdom Come Deliverance 1 tam szło w wszystkie kościoły wejść.
Expect he's over there.
Master Albic himself treats a common maid.
He doesn't care about background. He treats everyone the same.
Where do those neighbours live? What sort of people are they?
Just ordinary townsfolk. They live 2 doors down towards the square.
Thanks.
See you soon, my friend.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next.
Forgive me, sir, but I need to discuss something with you.
All right, then. Speak. What's so important?
Sir Peter of Pisek sent me to you, and...
Ah, then I know what this is about.
If I may ask, what's wrong with her?
She suddenly collapsed with chest pain. Passed out while carrying a bucket from the well.
I hope she gets better soon.
Me too. But you didn't come about her, did you?
I'm here as a messenger. Sir Peter of Pisek gave me this letter for you.
Really? Let's have a look.
Here it is. My name's Henry, and Lord Pisek says I should escort you to the monastery in Sedletz.
Yes, yes. Peter and I had a bit of a disagreement about this matter last time. Look, Henry, I appreciate your offer, but I don't think I require your services. Either way, you delivered the letter, and I am sure Lord Pisek will reward you for that.
Are you seriously not afraid to go to the monastery alone? You do know Sigismund has taken up there, don't you?
Yes, but it doesn't trouble me unduly.
It may not be only him. Don't forget his influence. You can never be sure who to trust.
I don't believe Sigismund would do anything to me. He has no reason to. And he doesn't act rashly. In a way, he actually owes me. Still, I wouldn't want to count on that.
You really expect me to just walk away?
Well, if you feel that... What the hell is that racket?
Hey! Albec!
Christ, give me strength. Another bunch of impatient wretches. Perhaps it's time I finally had a proper word with them.
Get out here, you piss fart!
Well, they don't look much like the debating sort.
That's unfortunately true. On the other hand, it was fortunate Lord Pisek, despite my objections, sent me a personal guard, right?
You mean me?
Who else? Come on, in the worst case, I'll just see what you're made of.
So, you finally decided to come out. About time. I won't be kept waiting in the streets like some mangy mutt.
I've told you several times already. I'm busy.
Because you're wasting time on some wench instead of helping someone who actually matters.
No person is more important than any other.
Ha! For your own good, I'll pretend I didn't hear that nonsense.
Listen here, you swine. I'm the Master's personal guard, and I won't stand by while someone talks to him like that. You had your chance to walk away. When I'm done with you, that's when you'll really need a healer.
Henry, wait. Violence is not the answer.
Stay out of this. Your personal guard here needs a lesson in manners.
Get ready for a beating, you shit.
That's enough. Stop it.
Violence is not the answer.
You nobody!
Too slow! I'll wipe that smirk off your
I'll
face.
rip your ass
Violence
open.
is not the answer.
Show your stuff. First you, then Albec.
Henry, watch out. Still believe in yourself.
First you, then Albec. Haven't a chance.
You'll smash the pair of
And
you.
you'll get another
God
right
wills it.
away.
Is not the...
Nice hit.
Henry? Henry?
What happened?
You got a proper beating. That's what happened.
And you?
After you wore them out tactically, they did come after me too. But they didn't have the strength left to really hurt me. That's a strange strategy for a bodyguard, but with a bit of squinting, I suppose it could be considered. Let's leave it. Come, let's talk somewhere else. I'll patch you up a bit.
Well, that didn't go very well.
You think? If Peter hadn't sent you himself, I'd have thought you were mocking me.
But Sir Peter of Pisek, really, I was...
That's enough. No need to drop more names. I'll just hope next time goes better. At worst, your clumsiness might buy me time for a retreat. So, are you ready?
There's nothing keeping me here. Let's go now.
Just change first. Armor would only attract unwanted attention in the convent.
All right. I'll be back.
For real? Naprawdę. Dobra, jestem gotowy. Think I'm ready.
I'm ready. Let's go to the monastery.
Excellent.
There's nothing keeping me here. Let's go now.
I'll just grab a few essentials. All right, then. I think we can go. I've got everything I need. And you?
How am I supposed to behave at the monastery?
You'll be there as my personal escort. So you deserve the same respect as me. It's a bit unusual, but my name opens many doors. That's why I'm counting on you to follow orders and not do anything that might endanger our mission.
Of course. You can count on me. How long will the journey take?
You've never been to Sedletz? It's just beyond the town gates.
I haven't. They don't let just anyone into the monastery. I'm ready too. Let's go.
Off we go.
Father Abbot.
Walbeck, my friend. Christ be praised. Greetings, Master Walbeck. I heard you returned from Padua, but truth be told, I didn't expect you. So tell me, what brings you to my doorstep?
Worthy Father, I thank you for the welcome. I've come to ask a favor, but...
Drop the formality, friend. We've known each other a long time.
Very well. I simply need an audience with King Sigismund. It's about his brother's health.
You can surely request an audience.
I could, but I'd hoped your influence might help make it happen.
Oh, I think you overestimate my influence. In any case, you can gain access to Sigismund's court on your own. We both know how. That matter still hasn't been settled, Albrecht. The king cares about it.
Actually... Forgive me. These are grave matters concerning His Royal Majesty. Can we speak privately somewhere?
I'd like that, but I'm afraid things are rather complicated right now.
Well, what's going on, my friend? You seem a little uneasy.
I am. There are 3 seriously ill patients in the infirmary, gravely ill, and I fear the worst.
The Black Death?
Sadly, we can't rule it out. And I say that as someone who's lived through one outbreak already, and survived.
Where would it have come from? The monastery is isolated. Few are allowed inside the cloisters.
Before King Sigismund decided to stay here, we took in many folk fleeing his army. We gave those poor souls food, shelter. Some of them washed in clean water for the first time in weeks.
And in poverty, hunger, and filth, all sorts of illnesses thrive.
On top of that, there's construction going on inside the church. There are all sorts of craftsmen and laborers in the monastic courtyard.
And who are these 3 patients?
2 are members of the monastery, Confessor Stephen and Brother Yaroslav, who works in the scriptorium. And one of the maidservants.
That doesn't make any sense. How could all 3 of them get infected?
When the plague strikes full force, it's swift.
I only meant it could be divine punishment. But why would God punish His most devoted servants?
My boy, there are dozens, if not hundreds, of known cases where the plague struck behind monastery walls. It truly has nothing to do with devotion to God.
Forgive me, Father. I'm sure Henry meant no offense. But truth be told, I too find the whole thing a bit strange. Women aren't permitted to enter the cloister. So how could the monks catch it from her? Or she from them?
That, alas, I don't know.
Było dobrze przetłumaczone do klauzury? Do klasztoru to jeszcze rozumiem.
Well, does it look like the plague?
You think I'd be alarmed over nothing?
Forgive me, Father. What are we going to do, Albrecht?
We'll go and see to the sick, of course. Then there'll be no reason we can't speak to the abbot in private about our matter.
But what if we catch it?
My mission is to help those in need. And that risk is part of it. You're free to walk away, of course.
Lord Pisek assigned me to guard you.
I believe he had other kinds of danger in mind.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Thank you, Albrecht, for volunteering. I wouldn't have dared ask it of you.
No need to thank me. I'm a physician. And there are people here in need of help. Not only those in the infirmary. If we can rule out plague, that may put your mind at ease too.
That's what I'm praying for. And of course, I'm open to discussing that matter of ours later on. I'll have a room prepared for you right in the infirmary. Brother Benedict, one of our novices, is there, and will tell you all you need to know.
Thank you. But I'd like to ask one small favor. I've been here many times before, but Henry's here for the first time. Would one of the brothers be able to show him the monastery? I'd rather he not get lost like I did all those years ago.
Of course. If you'd like, Henry, just ask Brother Petramil. I just spoke with him before you arrived. He'll show you around and gladly answer any questions.
Thank you, Father.
Very well. We've talked long enough. Let's get to work. Will you come with me to the infirmary, Henry?
Of course. Wouldn't let you go alone, would I?
I didn't think so. Tell me, Henry, Didn't the abbot seem anxious to you?
Yes. Although it's not like he tried to hide it much. The plague's a terrible illness. But surely they'd recognize it in the infirmary. Why would he need you?
Well, the thing is, the monastery isn't in great shape. Not that you'd notice right away. King Wenceslas borrowed heavily from Sedletz, and now the monastery has to sell land to pay off its debts. And when Sigismund marched on the town with his army, that didn't help matters either. And if plague really did break out, that could be the final nail in the coffin. The abbot might be forced to dissolve the monastery. But let's not jump to conclusions. I want to see the sick with my own eyes before we start worrying about the plague.
Just in case, Albrecht from Unichov or Unichov, I don't know how the translation is. No ale tak w razie czego ten Albik z Uniczowa to naprawdę prawdziwa postać. Yeah, this is just in case really a real human or a real historical figure. He was the physician of King Sigismund, in case you Google.
So, this is the confessor. What do you make of it, Henry?
He looks pretty calm. Maybe it's not as bad as it seems.
Too calm. Almost apathetic. That's not a good sign. But it's typical with feverish conditions. Well, the good news, I suppose, is that he's not in agony. Pain's part of life, but no one deserves to suffer too much.
Really? No one? I could name a few exceptions.
A patient isn't a friend or foe. He's a person, like you or me. A person who needs help.
All right, all right. So, is it the plague? Or...
Well, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but...
Albek? Albek of Unichov?
Zacharias? What are you doing here?
Wherever His Majesty goes, I must follow. You know how it is. But why aren't you in Padua, studying? Have you been missing your homeland?
I was summoned home for urgent matters. And since I'm here, the abbot asked for my help.
Ah, yes. This plague he's so afraid of.
Plague? Do you believe it? Am I such a poor teacher?
Of course not. But until now, it was just my word against the abbot's. In other words, I am truly glad you're here, my friend.
Henry, allow me to introduce Master Zacharias of Prchatsitz. He once studied under me, but became a trusted friend, and eventually the personal physician of King Sigismund.
You flatter me, Albek. The road to that post was a good deal more torturous than you make it sound. And you are...
Henry of Sedletz. By order of Sir Peter of Pisek, I'm here to protect Master Albik.
Though I've no idea from what. But who am I to argue, eh?
Quit complaining. You might find an aide like him more useful than you think. Anyway, this here is Dinesh. He didn't come entirely of his own will either, but he's proven a reliable man.
Dinesh Latskvi, gentlemen.
Well then, now we all know each other, shall we finally return to the matter of the patients? Zacharias, I presume the abbot summoned you for the same reason as me.
Aye, though I've only had time to merely examine them all.
So what did you find out?
All three share the same symptoms. It begins with weakness, then comes fever, rash, and later bloody diarrhea. By far the best off is the confessor. here. He can still talk. The maid and the translator from the scriptorium are much worse. They sleep most of the day. And when they do speak, it's nonsense, because they're delirious with fever.
Right. In that case, first we need to bring down the fever. Have they given you anyone to assist?
Yes, Benedict. He's a novice and a bit odd, but he knows more about alchemy than most.
We'll need linen and clean water for compresses. Pre-boiled water is best. Have you got chamomile decoctions?
Benedict brews a fresh batch every evening.
And what are they feeding them?
Mostly bread, fruit. Yesterday they had fish, but they haven't eaten much of it.
Well, I thought as much. They might as well give them dry pretzels. They should be getting something light and nourishing. Preferably in liquid form, broths, stews, thin porridge.
Agreed. Dinesh will speak to Solarius Julian. You know the way to the kitchen, right?
Consider it done.
Then fetch herbs from Joachim. I gave him a list of what we'll need.
Gentlemen?
Joachim, you say? Well now.
Who's this Joachim? You know him?
The monastery herbalist. He lives in a hut in the garden behind the infirmary. But if I were you, I wouldn't bother him too much. He's a grumpy old fellow.
You say that because you don't know him. I'll tell you more about him, Henry. But we have more pressing concerns right now.
Can I help in any way?
The best thing you could do is find out what the patients were doing before they ended up here. Diseases spread through foul air. So if we find where the three of them were breathing the same air, we'll find the source of the infection too.
Who might know the monk who was translating in the scriptorium?
Everything to do with books is handled by the librarian. His name's Crispin. He likes the sound of his own voice, but if you're patient, he might tell you what our patient was working on.
Who should I ask about the maid?
As far as I know, her name's Blezhna. She gets her work assignments from steward Zdenek. So I'd go and speak to him. And apparently, she's got a friend here. She might know something too. Try and find her.
Who should I start with?
If I were you, I'd start with the confessor. He's the only one still lucid enough to speak. Better hurry. He might take a turn for the worse any moment.
Can I help with anything else?
No, that's more than enough now.
Once you've found something, come back. Maybe we'll have figured out more by then.
While you do it.
Right, but I think we will continue tomorrow with this.
Pain.
Try to calm down first. Where did you say it hurts?
Down here, under my belly. It's like someone stabbed me with a red-hot poker.
I see. It sounds like an ordinary, woman's matter. It usually comes with its fair share of pain.
What do you mean, woman's matter? This is different. Trust me, I can tell.
In that case, I don't know. I don't have the necessary theoretical knowledge for this.
I don't mind. I'll take anything you have. A bit of hogweed, at least. Or a leech to suck the bad stuff out.
The pain you describe likely can't be treated with medicine. Maybe repentance will help? Forgive me, I have other duties to attend to.
Great. Now what am I going to do?
Stop fooling around with those stones!
I must be mad.
I saw you came here with Master Albik. I suppose that would make you his assistant?
Yes, I suppose you could say that. My name is Henry.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Benedict the Novice, but I reckon the abbot already told you that.
Yes. He said you would show us to our lodging, as well as the infirmary.
Your room is at the other end of the infirmary. It'll be the door on the left. There's an alchemy workshop in the other room. Master Albik should find everything he needs there. Though if he needs any fresh herbs, there's also the monastery's garden. Brother Joachim, our herbalist, would be more than happy to help him.
Good to know. Thank you.
Oh, I'm gonna die of boredom.
I won't get any help here. I'm going back to the barn. If nothing else, at least I'll die in the shade. Poor Muddy, who died of a bellyache. Well, that's just embarrassing.
Alright, I would say we continue here tomorrow. No ja bym powiedział, jutro tutaj będzie szło dalej. No w sumie nawet dzisiaj. Yeah, honestly, this will be today when we stay precisely. At least in Europe it's already today. No bynajmniej tutaj w Europie to jest chociaż już dzisiaj. No. Myślę tak 22, 22:30 będzie szło dalej mniej więcej jutro. Albo teraz w środę. So yeah, now on Wednesday we will continue round about 10 p.m. Amsterdam time, 10:30. Yeah. In worst case it will be 11 p.m. Amsterdam time. W najgorszym przypadku to będzie 11 wieczorem, czyli 23 w polskim czasie. Ale myślę, że raczej tak 22, 22:30 to będziemy dalej robić. Yeah, I think we will continue now. Yeah, round about 10:30 p.m. Amsterdam time. So yeah, at this point, thank you for watching. No, przy tym punkcie dziękuję Tobie za oglądanie. And yeah, have a good night. No, życzę Tobie dobrej i spokojnej nocy. Yeah, have a good and calm night. Alright. Until the next time. Do następnego razu. Goodbye. Do widzenia.